Have you ever been in a conversation with somebody and it instantly became dry? Dry, really dry. Let me be honest with you, bro. Being able to flow naturally in conversations is a hack. It's literally a superpower that only a few people have, and that you're gonna have by the end of this video, because I need to put you on some game. So first of all, I want to tell you a story of this one cold approach that I did about 2 years ago. I remember, oh my God, nasty. We've all had the bad cold approach moments, but this one was my worst. So I remember I'd gone to the shopping mall and I was doing some day game, just walking around, doing some game, walking around, just minding my business, but not really minding my business because I was trying to talk to shorties. And I was scared, I was really scared, I was kind of nervous. But I just learned that cold approach was actually really important for me. Now, I walked around and I was going down these stairs. I went down these stairs and there was this shorty who was below me walking down the same stairs. And she was like bad, bro. Like a ting. You get me? Like a ting. Like a real ting. So I was motivated. I was like, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Melo is popping out. I'm popping out. So I pulled up to her. Like I was behind. So I walked forward a bit. And I pulled up to her and I instantly froze. Let's first say that. But she could tell that I was next to her because I saw her looking at me. So I just said hi. I was like, hi. She's like, hey. And we kept walking. Now, that was the first mistake. I didn't even stop. I kept walking. And there was like a crowd of people. I'm like, hi, hey. She's like, I was like, what's your name? She said her name, but she just whispered it. I didn't even hear. I was like, huh? Like, huh? She said her name again. I'm like, oh, okay. Nice to meet you. And then I just stopped. We just stopped talking. We kept walking. And we just went separate ways. Fumbled it, bro. I fumbled the bag. I messed up, bro. I messed up where I was not supposed to fold. I folded. Oh my God, bro. Let's just say RIP. Let's just say RIP. Now, that's just an example of one of the times that I've been in conversations that did not flow. Like they did not flow. They didn't flow. They just flopped. That was a flop. Not a flow, but a flop. Now, I need to put you on some game, bro. I want to tell you a few things that have helped me overcome that kind of behavior. Because now I don't go through that nonsense. Literally, at the end of this video, you're gonna see me like cold approaching a mumsy. I just got some B-roll here at the golf course. Cold approaching a mumsy, and her husband pulled up. And he didn't do shit. I felt kind of bad. I felt kind of bad. She's like, oh, this is my husband. I was like, God damn, she got a husband. But he did nothing. He just walked away. But you're going to see that. I'm going to put that B-roll at the end of this video. But yeah, I want to teach you how to be able to flow naturally in any conversation that you enter. Any conversation that you're in. First way that you can flow naturally in conversations is to do active listening. Active listening is something that 99% of people don't even do properly. I know I'm exaggerating, bro, but bear with me. This is the truth. Most people don't. Have you not noticed that? Have you ever been in a conversation with somebody and then they like their attention just goes away and you can tell they're not really listening? But then you tell them, oh, are you hearing me? Are you listening to me? And they're like, yeah, I'm listening. But they're not really listening. Why? It's because they're not active listening. Because in their heads, they think they're listening. Trust. But active listening is not just you listening. It's you showing that you're listening. Don't be that person who is in conversations and you're just like dying to speak. You're dying to speak. You're like, yeah. Don't do that. Don't, yes, yeah. No, don't do that. You need to be the kind of person who shows that you're listening. Now, what are the signals that tell people that this guy is actually listening to me? The first one is nodding your head. You need to be nodding your head. This is actually a hack for me. Recently, I've been doing some AI training And whenever I go to my clients' places, I have to make sure I'm on my best behavior. You feel me? Because new clients. Now, whenever I go there and I'm doing discovery, by the way, this is a sales hack. If you're in sales, this is a sales hack. I do a lot of active listening. I sit there and I'm just nodding my head. I nod my head. I even like squint my eyes a bit, while I'm listening. I nod my head. I don't say too much. I'm not like, yeah, No, that sounds like you're rushing the person. No. When they make a point that's very, very important, I can say something like, Oh, you feel me? I just drop some ad-libs. I call them ad-libs. You need to use ad-libs, bro. Use ad-libs in conversations. You know how rappers be like, hey, like, mama. Yeah, you need to be that kind of person. I'm not saying that you should be like, mama. Like somebody's speaking to you, you're like, mama. No, don't do that. No. Use ad-libs, but use them wisely. Use them sparingly when you're listening. Nod your head. Nod your head. This is active listening. And then make sure you do not interrupt the person when they're speaking. Try not to interrupt. I've actually realized my best conversations with people are the ones where I barely interrupt them. I let them speak. Even if it comes down to relationships, like you're with a girl, you have your girl, and she's saying something to you. Don't interrupt her. Let her speak. Let people speak. When you let people speak, usually you let them express themselves fully. And then they will end up feeling like, oh my God, this is nice. I love this person. And because of that, your conversations will flow more. So when you actively listen, you enhance your conversations by 100%. Because it shows that you're interested in what the person is saying. By the way, there's another body language hack that I've just remembered, which is whenever you're nodding your head or whenever you're listening, you can also throw in some poses. Like, I like to do the beard picking, It shows that I'm really listening. Or I'll do like a hand on the chin, or I'll do the finger on the head. You do all these things like You know what I mean? You show people that you're actually interested in what they're saying. Bro, this is gonna enhance your conversations. I swear to God, I promise you, bro. The next way for you to make your conversations flow more naturally is to use the yes and type of words. The type of mindset? I don't even know. Yes and. I just want you to have that in your head. Yes and. Yes and. Make sure you're using that. Yes and means you need to be the kind of person who also has stories to give in a conversation. Never make a conversation sound like an interrogation, otherwise you will mess it up. Otherwise it will not flow. When a conversation starts feeling one-sided, like as if you're the one doing the questions and you're the one answering, you're the one asking the questions and they're the ones answering, bro, you really remove the gas out of the conversation. You kill it. So what you need to do to avoid that is, whenever they finish speaking or anything like that, whenever it's your turn to speak, you need to use the yes and method. Method. That's the word I was looking for. Yes and method. What does this mean? You need to say, yeah, and you also give your own experience on whatever they're talking about. You give your own opinion. Like for example, yesterday there was this, during my AI training, after I had shown this lady how powerful AI really is, she's like, oh my God, I didn't even know it was this powerful. Why are my kids going to school? I laughed. I was like, you're right. Why? Like, why are they actually going to school? Because if you think about it, the most important skill that you need to learn are the real skills that AI cannot take. For example, social skills, communication skills, speaking skills, all these things I preach. You know what I mean? But that is an example of a yes and. Yes and means you're agreeing with them, but you're also giving your opinion. Or even disagreeing with them, but giving your opinion. But usually I don't really disagree with people because I understand that everybody has their own opinions. Everybody has their own version of reality. We are all living in our own worlds. We've all made up our own reality in our own heads. And those are the versions of reality that we live in. So when you try to convince somebody on how you think, or believing something, or choosing your path, it doesn't always work out. It always makes you look like you're just controlling, and it actually takes away the freedom from the person, and people don't like being controlled if you think about it. So yeah, use the yes and method, and it's gonna boost your communication skills like crazy. The third thing that you need to do is to deepening it. I always hear my UK brethren saying this, deepening it. You're deepening it, bruv. You're deepening it. What does deepening it mean? Deepening it means you need to take every single conversation deeper. You need to be the kind of person who asks tricky questions. And I don't mean the first time you meet somebody. No, this is stuff that I can do. But you can also do this too if you're warm. Whenever you warm up, you can end up, being able to ask somebody tricky questions whenever you meet them. But I mean, whenever you want to go further in any kind of relationship, any kind of friendship, whenever you've met somebody and you've gotten to know them, like on a surface level, then you can start asking tricky questions. What this does is it helps you flow better in conversations, because now you'll be talking about something that somebody is passionate about, or something that somebody's scared of, or something that really matters so much to the person who you're speaking to. If you're only talking about the things that you care about, you're not going to end up flowing in conversation very well. Trust me. Conversation means two people exchanging ideas, exchanging plans, exchanging things that have happened, stories. You feel me? So listen to their side. Ask more tricky questions. By the way, this is a hack, especially when it comes to family, like with your parents. Easy way that I really improved my relationship with my parents is asking tricky questions. Before, I just saw my parents as just like parents. You know what I mean? But now I see them like they're people. Like these are people. Because I've asked the right questions and I've got the right stories. Plus, there are more questions to be asked and more stories to be heard. So ask more tricky questions. Be the kind of person who asks people, how is your health? How are you feeling? How are you feeling is a very tricky question. You don't even realize it. Because now they're not going to say, I'm fine. No. How are you feeling is like deep. It's now you've added a deeper layer. I heard something behind me. I thought it was a dog. I don't even know where the dog is, bro. I missed that nigga. But add more layers to your conversation by deepening it. Deepen it. This is going to make your conversation flow more naturally. Every single conversation you get in, when you ask the right tricky questions. And you cannot be able to ask the right tricky questions if you're not listening. So practice active listening. Make sure that you're practicing active listening. Now, if you want to boost your communication skills and become the most confident version of yourself ever in only 90 days, click the top link in the description and come work with me. Bro, day in the life, cold approach, social skills.
Yeah.
Big man.
Yeah.
Island girl.
Yes.
I'm very good. How are you? Your name is? I didn't know you. You know you guys are names.
What, used to see us and think what?
No, I've just seen you now.
Like what? I saw what? Sorry. No. I'm job. No. I just see you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You said your name is?
Nargis.
And if you got value from this video, drop a like. I think that would be nice. And I'm gonna be uploading videos every 2 days, so you might as well also hit that subscribe button plus the bell. You feel me? Thank you for watching. You can watch this video right here if you want to boost your social skills too. And peace.